What's up, Trapper family? How you guys doing? I hope everybody is doing great this morning, and I hope everybody continues doing great. So everybody's trying to literally like lock into and attract what they want to attract, or this is just what I've noticed. And this is why a lot ain't attracting what they're trying to attract. You're not attracting what you want to attract because you're not tapped into your mind or your subconscious consciousness. So like you're not really tapped into that. So you don't really know how to attract. You're still stuck on the old ways. You're still stuck on the ways that until you get yourself into being uncomfortable and like more tools that may help you like with the real life. I just feel like a lot don't know how to attract it because they don't understand it. Like it's a different language, like straight up, like. But it's the same language. It's a different like type. You gotta understand. Like once you tapped in, you kind of understand, and it's hard to not understand. So yeah, you gotta tap into different things. Like whatever works for you. Like the ways that work for me may not work for you, but I'm tapped in my mind. I'm tapped into like different things that I'm interested in though. So like for you to attract it, you really gotta just know how to be tapped into all that and like speak the right words and yeah, like just try to change your vocabulary like a little bit and like just know how to talk, know and do all of it with a smile, have love and passion for it and like all that. But in addition, like tap into your mind because all everybody could say this and that, this and that. It's more like I feel like this is an opinion of what I'm like looking at it and everything. I just feel like it's all in our mind. We don't know how to control our mind, so we don't know how to control and attract everything else. That's just my own opinion, but that's a belief that I feel. Um, because I was watching a video, but yeah, I I feel like it's the subconsciousness because we don't think that, but we planned our whole life out. But it's because we were tapped into whatever we're tapped in. Maybe we didn't think about it at the time, but so it's like once you understand, and once you don't, um, like it's hard to understand, but once you understand, it's easy and everything starts clicking. It's like you know, so but you gotta know how to attract it. You can't just be like, damn, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. Manifestation may help. Different things help, but you gotta believe it. You gotta believe it. You gotta tap in where it's believable. You know what I mean? And a lot of us don't know how to do that. So I feel like it's subconsciousness. Maybe meditation might help. Maybe praying and stuff like that. But it depends what I mean. What your belief is and what you want to do. But I think it's deeper than that. I think it's the subconsciousness. But I might be wrong though. Um, but yeah, but why I say that is because I've always had visions. I've always had different things. I've always had like everything's possible type of thing. But I didn't know how I thought that honestly at the time. So like just shit like that. So like everything starts clicking and just stuff like that. But like once you understand, like it really like it's like oh like damn like I don't know. It's like it just. It makes me happy honestly because it's like oh damn that shit makes sense. Like I like knowledge. I like real shit that I like the facts. I don't like shit that's like what I mean? Like where it's not it doesn't work like type of thing, where it's cap or like it don't make sense or if it's what your goals are, it's stuff like that. Like I like the factual stuff, the stuff that's gonna like make a mark or like different things that's gonna actually help you out here. Like not just say it and it do sometimes and it don't. But yeah, so I would just tap into your mind. At least start there, and if you can start there, you know what I mean. Maybe you might be ahead. It took me a bit just to understand all this. It's because I always believed in like all this stuff. It's just I didn't know how to believe in it. I didn't know how to believe in it. At the end of the day, like some of us feel like we need it results. For us to understand it. Maybe some do, maybe some don't. But like if you don't try to tap into it, you're really not gonna ever understand. And it's like you don't have to. It's what you want to do. It's your life. It's your life. So, but yeah, I just feel like a lot of us don't know how to attract it. A lot of us don't know how to attract it. But like that's why I'm more like it is what it is. Like. But it's not like that. It's just because I understand. That's what I'm saying. So like you can only put a horse in front of the water. If they want to drink it, that's on them. Yeah. So I wouldn't stress about it. You can only control what you can control. So only do your self control, self awareness, and do stuff like that. And as long as you're truthful to yourself, like everything else does not matter. Like it really don't. So it's what you want to do. But yeah, I feel like a lot of it's in our head and shit. So it's like you gotta understand, and once you understand, everything's clicking. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on posting like the real talk and real stuff, like real life and stuff. And yeah, and then I might break it down once I find out like what gets pushed more. Then I'm gonna keep breaking it down and more push that, like break it more smaller down into a niche. You know, just more try to break it down to the stuff that people are interested in. You know, because I know what I'm interested in, but I have to strategize for my audience. You know. So I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. Like I really freaking do. I never even thought like, you know, like this would even do anything. But yeah, I really appreciate every one of you guys. I really do. Like, yeah, for real. Thank you guys so much and keep doing great. Hit the best you, and it's all in your head. It's all in you. So like if you understand or you know want to understand, just do what you got to do. You know, and yeah, you know, just don't believe. Don't believe the people who are like, oh, it worked this way, it worked that way, and then worked this way. You know, like oh, you know what I mean, like. It's not if it's not the right tool for you or if it's not the right strategy for you, like if it don't fit you, then everybody's tools are different. That's what I'm saying. But I feel like it is the mind, you know, that may help. But you know, we tend to like not believe it, you know. So it's what you guys want to do. But yeah, I would like try to stay knowledgeable. It's just because I love knowledge, like, but I love the real knowledge. I don't love the stuff that don't even help you or anything, you know. So I don't really love like fake knowledge, you know, or something that like because all these videos and stuff, like you know, you'll run into the same ones, you know, and some help, some don't, you know, some are copying, and it's just like everything starts clicking and stuff. Like I'm not saying you know, but if you know how to move in the world and learn this and that, and know it just everything clicks, you know how to move, you know. Like me, I'm smiling, I like different things, you know. You gotta do it joyful. You gotta you know be having love and passion for it. Like me, I do, and like I even make videos on it. And on top of that, I would always be looking at information, but information that not everything like makes you like, oh damn, I like that. Like that's another thing. Once you're tapped in, it's like you know you start understanding like you know you might like that this, you might like this, you don't really like this, get that out of here, and then you know you like this. So you gravitate more to which you what the important stuff is. You know what I mean? So if it's money, you know that, but it's not even about money. It's the time you spend with your family. It's the time like that's so it's deeper than that, but. You know what I mean? It's if you want to get it or not. But yeah, so we can say this and that. I think it's deeper than what a lot of people say. Like it's not just like, oh damn, I could go get it, and like you know I'm like you gotta literally attract it. That's all I'm saying. And if you like slow down on the attraction part, then that's why you know things don't start going your way because you don't really understand it. You gotta attract it first, and then from attracting it, you know, then you put in the work. So like once you understand stuff, then it just makes it more doable, believable, and achievable, all that. But you gotta really believe it. If you don't believe it, you know, it don't matter if this person believes it. It don't matter if that person believes it. It doesn't matter like if anybody believes it. You gotta believe it before anybody else. Once you start having to get like validation and all that, then you know, like you end up losing your belief. Bro, it's all in you. Like it's all in you, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. Like that's why everything makes sense to me. Like I'm just saying, that's why everything makes sense to me. Like we're like, I knew we were powerful. I didn't know how, but I knew we were powerful. And then now that everything's starting to click, that's why everything in this world makes sense to me. Though now, honestly, that's why everything in this world makes sense to me. That's why, you know, once you understand, it's hard to ununderstand. And you see the BS, you see all this and that. You just see it. And but what you can control is your self-control and control what you control. You know what I mean? So I know that sounds confusing, but as long as you make it where like you control your mind, you control everything. Like you can control